Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Brian's Horror Corner, and welcome to this 2024 channel preview video, where I'm going to be talking a lot about what I have planned for 2024, some of the changes related to my channel, and some of the goals that I also have for my channel in the upcoming years. So, with that being said, Happy New Year's Eve to everybody, as this will be dropping on the 31st, last day of 2023. Um, so yeah, let me just grab my notes here. So when I look back at 2023, there's some things that stood out to me from my channel. I like the content. I don't have any issues there. But one thing I am going to change for 2024 is in watching back some of my reviews that I do. I think my reviews are a little too robotic, a little bit too reading off a script and not making a lot of eye contact with the camera. So I'm going to be a little less formal when it comes to reading plot and synopsis for movies that I review and just kind of, I'll still have notes put down, but I'm going to just kind of sum it up in my own words, I guess, which is probably what I should have been doing from the beginning. I usually take the information from Wikipedia for these movies, but I'm just going to sum it up in my own words. I think it'll be a little bit more of a friendly review video, not quite so robotic, not quite so like critic like. Instead of taking directly from Wikipedia, I'll still read the stuff like the actors, actresses that are in it and who they play, the cast, that kind of thing. But as far as summing up the plot and synopsis, I'm just going to kind of do that on my own, starting with my reviews for January. So that's the first thing that's going to be changed. Um, Actually, I think that's really the only change that I'm going to have in terms of what I've been doing. Everything else is kind of new stuff that I'm either adding or goals that I have. So yeah, that's the big change, I guess, for my channel for 2024 is just as it relates to reviews and sort of the plot and synopsis, being a little bit more informal with those. One thing that I want to do that's going to be new is be a little bit more engaged with my audience out there. I know I have over 300 subscribers now, so I'm going to try to do live videos on my channel. I'll probably start with a Q&A in January, but I'm going to try to have one every month to start with and see how that goes. But if it's not Q&As, there'll be specific horror movie topics that I bring up. So, and of course, I'll schedule these well in advance so that everybody knows when these videos are going to go live and things like that ahead of time, at least probably a week or at least a week ahead of time to try to get as many people that can join as possible. But yeah, I mean, that's something I've wanted to do for a while here. I've been thinking about, so I figured it would be a good time to start that for the new year here. So yeah, live videos. Look for those scheduled live interviews. The first one probably the middle of January, I would say. Though for specific movie horror topics as well as Q&As throughout the year. So that's something new that I'll be adding to my channel. Also, I'd be interested in collaborating with other horror movie YouTubers, be it like a review series that we do or a Q&A, something like that. So I have a few in mind that I have to reach out to and see if they'd be interested. But yeah, I just think that would be fun to collaborate with some other horror movie YouTubers out there. I can, maybe they can add some subs, that I can add some subs, but more or less we just kind of having that back and forth and that collaboration I think would be good for both of us. So probably not going to go for a huge YouTuber because I'm sure they get those requests all the time, and they've got, they're a lot more. It's a lot more of a job for them. So probably more of a YouTuber, kind of like me, that's got somewhere between what 0 subscribers and 1,000 subscribers, something like that. So we'll see how that goes. But that's something I'd like to do before the before the summer, preferably maybe the next 6 months, the first 6 months of 2024. I do have a goal of reaching 500 subscribers by the end of 2024, so we'll see how that goes. I'm at 308 right now. Thank you for everybody that subscribed to my channel. If you're out there, by the way, if you're just watching this not being a sub, what are you doing, man? Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm not going to disappoint you. So yeah, I mean, I know that's a little lofty, adding 192 subs in 12 months, but I think it can be done. Just kind of have to get my name and my content out there a little bit more. I'm not somebody that really promotes my channel, so I mean, I know some people can, they can gain like 5,000 subscribers within a month or two, but I don't do all the little Obviously, if you've seen my channel, it's me sitting in front of my computer screen. I don't do this for a living. I don't do this to make money. I don't do all the cool editing tricks and all the things like that. It's very basic. Um, so that's the reason why I've been doing this for 4 years and I'm at 300 subscribers. I'm not really trying to, I don't pay for subscribers or anything like that. That's kind of where the collaboration might help me a little bit, but we'll see how that goes. But that is a goal that I set for myself in the next 12 months. As far as what you can expect for content for 2024, I can give you like the first half of the year anyway. Um, I'll continue to do horror franchise review series. In fact, I'm going to have one right away in January here. That should be pretty exciting. I'm going to have a horror anthology review series early in the year, probably February, because I really got to start knocking some of those out. I have so many horror anthology movies, some that are well known and some that are lesser known that I want to go through. I am going to have a TV series episodic review series. I've kind of That's kind of been an ongoing thing around March or April the last 3 years. So um, I'm going to do that again. I'm not going to tell you what the TV series is yet, but it's not a long one. It's only one season, I think. So I should be able to do that in a month. And then, of course, I'm going to have at least one more, if not two more, horror movie pack review series throughout the year. I know I'm going to have one probably in the first half of the year, maybe June or something like that. And then the thing I'm most excited about is I decided to do is everybody knows the best decade of horror movies. You should know it's the 80s. If you don't, where have you been living? But that's no, that's just my opinion. I do think the 1980s is for me the best decade of horror movies. And so I'm going to start taking it year by year here, starting with 2024. I'm going to take a look at the year 1980. And I have lots of movies, probably about 30 to 35 movies in my collection, my physical media collection, just from the year 1980. Now, about 10 or 15 of them, maybe more like 10, I've watched and reviewed on my channel. But there's probably about 20 to 25 that I have in my collection or will have in my collection here that I'm going to watch and review over the course of 2 months. So the way it's going to work is I'm going to probably review about 12 or 13 the first month, which is probably going to be May of 2024, I'm thinking about. And then I'm going to have a second month, which is probably going to be August. So the beginning of the summer, the end of the summer. And the second month might have one or two less reviews, but at the end of that month and the end of that series, that 2 month series, I'm going to give you my top 10 favorite horror movies from that specific year of 1980. And then, of course, as time goes on, I'm going to do 1981, 82, 83, all the way to 89, because not only is that a good way for me to catch up and watch a lot of 1980s horror movies that I haven't seen before, or at least haven't reviewed on my channel. Um, it's just also a great series and just some discussion, some back and forth, like what other people think are the better movies for each year of 1980. So it's something I'm really looking forward to. But it is going to take about two. It's going to be a 2 month series because, like I said, I have 23 currently. 1980s movies for my collection that I need to watch and review on my channel. I'm probably going to add a couple more here in the next month or so. Um, and yeah, and then providing my top 10 horror movies for that specific year. In 1980, I can already tell you, it's probably going to be a hard year to narrow it down just to 10 because there's a lot of great horror movies that came out that year, and a lot that I'm looking forward to watching. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got coming up for my channel for 2024 here. I think 2023 was a great year. I think I added about 100 subscribers or so. Like I said, I have a loftier goal for 2024. But between live videos and possibly collaborating with some other horror YouTubers, I think I can achieve that. But I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of a preview for 2024 and what I have planned and some of the changes that I'm going to be on my channel and some of the goals I've set with the live videos and the subscribers and the collaboration. So if you have any questions, go ahead and comment down below. But be sure to like this video and hit the little notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos for 2024. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my great horror content for 2024. I got a lot of good ideas. I have a large library of horror movies and a lot of different ideas that I have to for those. So it should be a great year. 2023 was a pretty good year, I'd say, overall for me. I hope it was for you. And here's to 2024. I don't have a drink in my hand, but Happy New Year to everybody. I hope everybody's doing well during this holiday season. Thank you for watching this preview video, And of course, stay scared. Bye.